Hey, how's it going, everyone? Hope you're doing well today or tonight, wherever you are. Welcome back to B Gaming. We are continuing on with the MLB 21 franchise mode season here. But as always, like I said, I hope you're doing well. Like and subscribe to B Gaming would be much appreciated. Trying to get the viewers up, get the subscribers up. Like, comment, favorite the video, all that type of stuff if you like it. Hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I do new videos. Try to do new videos as much as I can. And yeah, here we go. We're gonna continue our series against the Royals. It's just a trade deadline, but I don't really care. Because, yeah, my team is set. Even though I think a lot of people on my team need a break. So Salvador Perez needs a break. Rowdy Telez. Kristen Yelich. Here, hold on. Let's even give Springer a break. You know what? Yeah, let's give him a break, and then we're gonna give his most tired infielder Tatis or Suarez. Suarez is more tired than Tatis, so we'll put Panic in. Okay, now we just have to move this lineup around. Here, we'll put you here. Yeah, heavy left-handed lineup, so maybe I should switch it up. Okay, Joey Gallo. Joe Panic here. Yeah, there we go. Give some guys a break. They need to rest.
And a welcome inside the home of the Blue Jays, Rogers Center in Toronto. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Toronto Blue Jays. With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa and D-Row, a Major League debut on tap in this one for a guy that comes pretty highly regarded as a prospect.
He does, Matty. I think there's several reasons to be excited about this kid and what he might do in his career at the big league level. I know his nerves have got to be running high right now, but no matter how he performs today, should be fun to see how he develops and if he can establish himself.
Noah Syndergaard will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy pitched well in his last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
Striding in is Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead this one off today.
The shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Now here it comes. And it's fouled away. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he fouls this one off. One and two, the count to the Royals shortstop. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time. And the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Though he was always projected as a future major leaguer, actually getting to stand in for your first big league at bat is no small feat. You got to think he's really happy to be here, of course.
Yeah, when you walk into the clubhouse, Matty, for the first time and you see that big league jersey hanging in the locker, the first thing you do is have that seminal moment with yourself, kind of reliving everything as a kid and all the people that have played a part in getting you to this point.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Enters play here at 279. 16 homers and 65 RBIs. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Hard hit ball to second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. KC down in order. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Mike Minor is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Now at the plate, here is Lourdes Gurriel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Out in front of it, strike one. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
I wasn't good at that.
Here's Joe Panik, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Count now a ball and a strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Left side, but well foul. Here now the 2-2. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and there's out number 2.
Batting third.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'll tell you, Joe Panik is someone I'm excited to see. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws. And hey, I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Fouled off. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
The right fielder, Joey.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Ball 2.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Tatis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Skied into straightaway right. Soler is there. And he makes the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Toronto. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now it'll be Jorge Soler. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And a reach, but it's by him. As he
You bugger, Travis.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. Runner goes for second. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Gaius is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Got a long way to go to make that running with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt an efforts his teammates are appreciative of. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
All even now, 2-2. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Kansas City. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently third in the American League in that category.
Hey, D-Roll, up steps one of the best power hitters in the game. And actually, he hit one out of the ballpark in his last game. Yeah, and I hear you talk about all the time. They come in bunches for the power hitters, and that's certainly the case right here. Better be very careful throwing anything over the heart of the plate today.
And that's out number one.
Batting fifth.
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. And it's fouled away. Enters play here at 279. 1 home run and 7 driven in. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Come on.
Hey, I love the aggressive
This
nature
ump
this
is-
guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his
Inconsistent.
last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared.
Very
to attack the zone.
inconsistent right now.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Chopper to short. Mondesi picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go
Yeah,
down in
it's
order.
going to be tough for me
Move
to
the
score in
third
this
with no
game.
score.
We're going to see.
Welcome back to the Rogers Center, home of the Blue Jays, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. And he fouls this one off. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 2 home runs and 17 RBIs. That's over but low. It's a ball and a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Soft grounder left side. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting.
Next to hit, Adalberto Mondesi. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
The high fastball is in there.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive. The tag, and he is out at second. Royals go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. At the plate, Reese McGuire.
The catcher, number 8.
As he swings and lifts
Drop,
into the air
drop.
out to left field. And
Yes.
in there, base
Come
hit.
on. Let's go.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now, Joaquin Diaz.
Oh.
As he runs up to bunt, but can't make contact. That's strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Fouled away. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Alex McKenna. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. All right, so time now for the Blue Jays Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects performing at high levels in the upper minors. With Merrifield next to bat. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Grounded softly down the line toward first, and there's out number 2.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
In is Jorge Soler. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Hit in the air down the right field line.
It's going to be fair.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Travis d'Arnaud will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Soler at second with 2 down. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now. To short, hit hard. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 2-out double, left stranded. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout Joe Panik.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Merrifield is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
So here is Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch is popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is Benintendi. A solo shot here to left, number 14 on the season. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Joey Gallo is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. In his career, Gallo is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
You know, Matty, you could throw out batting average when you're working with an OPS north of 800. This guy does damage and would be in my lineup every day of the week.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2.
Nope.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he got him.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Swung on, missed. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Count it 3-2. Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. We're through 4. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. First pitch of the AB now. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And this is wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So next to bat will be Brian McBroom. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The windup and the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
The first baseman, number 44.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. McKenna has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes. And that one yanked just foul.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And this will kick off the third base bag. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2. At the plate now, Reese McGuire, as he sends it on the ground to first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Royals nothing. So here's the Royals DH, Hanser Alberto. He bounced out last time up.
puncher, Alberto.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Popped him up. McGuire over to his right. 1 out.
Up next to the Royals, the shortstop.
So now into the box is Adalberto Mondesi. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So now to the plate, Alex McKenna. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. And he misses low with a 2-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
That one's in there on the black, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2. He struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0.
Leading up for the Jays, the center fielder.
Yeah, and he just straight up whiffed on that 2-strike bunt attempt. And not to be too critical, but it wasn't the...
Bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. The pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Lourdes Gurriel lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And the runner will get back standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Once more, a throw over. And the fans don't like this at all. And another throw over.
Holy.
And the runner back in standing. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So they can't get the strike him out, throw him out, double play as there's a runner in scoring position now following the punch out. Stepping up is Joe Pennant, who was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Mondesi backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
I can't get anything going, really.
Fernando Tatis Jr. will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Ready with the 0-1. This is line to left. And that will get down out there. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early, putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
Runners off for second. In there, now the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this.
Ooh, I should have been
now
able
in
to challenge
box,
that.
Whit Merrifield. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Outside 3-0 now.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
3-1 the count now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Good battle. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Down the 3rd baseline. Panic's got it. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone. One man gone now for KC in the 7th. And that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. In there, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on.
Damn it.
Swing and a ball into the corner that hooks foul.
Not lucky.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, Dero, that's a 1-out single right there. Hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention a little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Runners on first with one down. Runners on the move for second. Tagged by LeMahieu, and they got him at second base.
Man, that just seemed like an unnecessary steal attempt there. Down by 2, that run doesn't mean much at all. The tying run is at the plate, at least he was. Let him try to make something happen, or at least keep the line moving.
Here comes the 1-2. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Royals bats are quiet there. They trail it here 2-0. Jacob Junis will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 24, Jacob Junis.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. McKenna is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now back.
And stepping in, DJ LeMahieu struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
2-2 now with 2 away, and the base is empty.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're up. Sam Freeman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39, Sam Freeman.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter, and they'll be very happy with how the day went.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gaius is there. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 9.
Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 0-1 popped up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. They're down 2-0. Bottom of inning number 8.
Leading up for the Jays, the left fielder, Rodney Reyes.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 8.
Next to dig in, Reese McGuire. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
The center fielder, number 1, Joaquin Diaz.
To the plate now, Joaquin Diaz. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Here it comes, 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding forward now is the DH, Lourdes Gurriel. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First offering, and a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Yeah.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy...
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Blue Jays held it. Ken Giles comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
51, Ken Giles.
All set to start the ninth in this one. Standing in is the DH, Hanser Alberto.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first down. Digging in now for Kansas City, Adalberto Mondesi. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's 1 for 2. No balls and 1 strike. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
So he sets him down swinging. Adalberto Mondesi goes down for out number 2 in the top of the ninth.
Alex McKenna.
Into the box now, Alex McKenna. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base. In now, Whit Merrifield. And it's fouled away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so...
He strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
A 2-0 finish today. The Toronto Blue Jays took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Noah Syndergaard earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Mike Minor pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Ken Giles hammers down the save, his 31st of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays.
guys better have full energy when you start next, man.
A great Sunday afternoon for baseball here, north of the border at the Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the Toronto Blue Jays. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Blue Jays are looking to break out the brooms here at home.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Jacob deGrom gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What do we need to know here,
Just
Dave?
having a toke real
this
quick.
This guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Ready now is Adalberto Mondesi, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Kansas City, the shortstop.
First delivery to him.
Mondesi.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Yeah. Swung on and missed. He got him.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
And this will be fouled away. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Grounded back up the middle. Panic is there. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
These are the type of plays that really separate the elite defenders from the rest. I understand it's a tough play, but he had a little trouble getting rid of it, and it made all the difference. He had to be perfect with the speed getting down the line.
Whit Merrifield next to him as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Man at first for him following the one-out single. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And there he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. And he fouls this one off. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And another foul ball. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. When you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. And that just doesn't make much sense as the inning is over. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Chris Bubich, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, his last one was good. I'm sure he'd like to pitch a little bit better. Was able to get into the 7th inning. Got a no decision in his last one. He needs to get off to a good start here to try to get him and the team in the win column.
These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Batting second.
Now to bat, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games.
He needed a rest.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. Bubich has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Batting third.
Stepping in next, Christian Yelich. He comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Ball back down.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Lifetime against this particular arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning, getting a cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category.
Guy having another solid campaign, D-Row, coming off a month with double-digit dingers.
Yeah, I was going to say solid. I'll raise you a little bit. That's in fuego right there. Double-digit bombs in 1 month. Watch out for this guy. He's on fire.
Yelich, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Two and one. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. 2 out with the man at first. Yelich is running. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
High in the air down the right field line. Soler is there, and that will end the inning.
Oh, well. What can you do?
In is Jorge Soler. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First offering. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot for Jorge Soler, number 26 for him on the season, and the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Wake up.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
I guess so. Hopefully not.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Of course, in order to achieve said sweep, they'll need to overcome this early 1-run deficit.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down 1 early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone, count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Hunter Dozier digging in now. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
Andrew Benintendi is at the plate as he watches ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Swing and a high chopper. And there's one down now.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Here's the 1-2. Fastball. Ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
And now the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Springer is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. But a run for the Royals here in the inning, and it came on this home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Royal. So stepping in is Eugenio Suarez. In his career versus this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
0-2 the count to Suarez. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Ball 2.
2-2. Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Very weakly on the ground. Another 2-2 offering. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Soler moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting 6, the catcher.
Next to stand in is Salvador Perez. Now here it comes. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
the line. That's a base hit into left field.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many breaking ball ambushes in the game. He had to know that pitch was coming.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. A dozen home runs and 48 driven in. The 1-0. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Hey, not every jump is going to be perfect in the outfield, and that certainly wasn't his best, but he made up for it with unbelievable closing speed and was able to make a great sliding catch.
Here's Joe Panic. He swings and sends it on a line to right center, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's 1-1, and he is in there.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you give one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set, the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. Ready with the 1-2. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to
He's in the
retire
zone, but popped it up.
But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We've played 2, all even at 1 apiece. Now to the plate, here is Kyle Isbell, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch on the way. Fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well to the
field. He'll stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Slow roller down the third baseline. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
My broadcast might go down. I apologize if it does.
Swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
LeMahieu's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now back.
So 2 away here in the Kansas City third. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. 1-1 the pitch. Fouled off. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Royals leave 1. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the third inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Benintendi is
Oh.
going to get back and put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Nice
He hit that
catch.
pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And here's Christian Yelich now. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope. Outside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off,
fuck.
but he swings through the inside pitch
Yeah,
anyway, and he
made me
becomes
swing
out
at it.
number 2. So 2 out, nobody on, and that will bring in DJ LeMahieu. Now the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Mondesi brings it in. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. One pitch on its way. This one's down to third. Dozier brings it in. Merrifield's right there to take the routine throw and retire the side. 1 left for Toronto. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go as the third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
Dozier.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yelich is under it. One down.
Now back left field.
Now to the plate, Andrew Benintendi grounded out in his last at bat. And a strike called at the knees, nothing in one. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
To the plate now, Ryan McBroom. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. Nothing in 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
1 run, 5 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Salvador Perez. Now here's the first offering. Swing and a line drive. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. George Springer the next to hit as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. Franmil Reyes, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Popped him up. McBroom is under it. 1 out. So the next at bat will be Franmil Reyes. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
At the plate, Joe Panic. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0. Swing and a liner.
Oh.
High as he makes the catch. Well done.
Wow.
Off the bat,
Nice
that
play.
soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel. As with two away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Right there,
He's
man.
0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
He's struggling with
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position.
lately.
It only takes one. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute and leave something over the heart of the plate.
Yeah.
McBroom in foul ground, and the inning is over.
Dang.
Blue
Wait.
Jays leave.
Time out for a second, everyone. I'm going to take a break for a minute or two, and then we're going to be back. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'll come back and have a handful of chips, and then we'll have a toke, and we'll continue on with this game. Be right back. All right, and we're on the air, and we're back. And okay, we're just gonna scrape the bowl out here, pack a new one. Right, we're having a toke. We are having a toke. I know I repeated myself there, but it was only because I had the mic away from my face. Sorry. I had the mic away from my face slash mouth. uh, not as close as I do now. Same thing. So the reason why I said it twice was because I didn't think you heard me the first time. But if you did, I apologize. So, my bad.
A pair. Fifth inning coming up, tied. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And standing in is the DH, Hanser Alberto.
Yeah, I need to start producing or something.
Now here's the first offer.
DeGrom's in the zone now, so you gotta keep it that way. You gotta keep him in the zone.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Adalberto Mondesi. He flew out in his last debut. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt for first pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's moved to strike 2. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kyle.
Stepping in once again is Kyle Isbell. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the AB now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Now a curveball left up in the zone as this is hit pretty well out to deep center field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 16 for him on the year as Toronto has taken a 2-1 lead.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
In is Christian Yelich.
The left fielder.
As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hit sharply on the ground. Merrifield picks it up on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Oh, wow.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, DJ LeMahieu. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Two runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. On the ground to the right side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now, Eugenio Suarez as he hits one on a line to left field. Benintendi is right there as he'll put it away without much problem.
Just kind of wish they would get down a little bit more. They just hang up a bit too much. Sucks.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. From the belt, the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes Soler. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 2-1 Toronto. First offering on its way.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And a high strike there. It's 1-1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Pops this one up. Therefore, it is Guerrero, and that's the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Jorge Soler comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Right through it here. He's behind 0-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on a proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. Our score remains. Jake Kalish enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 81, Jake Taylor.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The 0-1. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Fouled away.
Chased it.
Kalish has registered more than 80 innings of work. And when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5. So he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately.
So
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. George Springer is retired leading off the bottom of the sixth. Standing in now, Franmil Reyes. Fouled off. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Isbell is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 2.
Up next, Joe Penner. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Ryan Borucki will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Ryan Borucki.
Now at the plate is Hunter Dozier. Lifetime versus this arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Borucki, a 27-year-old. He was selected in the 15th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now back.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. And there's a base hit on the line.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base paths?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're 1 hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in the gap.
Benintendi's on the move. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Nothing doing for the Royals. They still trail it here 2-1. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Here's the first pitch.
Oh,
Left
come
side,
on.
but it's well
Early.
fouled.
I hit it early and I don't get it.
That's a ball.
And that misses 1-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
The 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. Benintendi's got it, and there's one away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle inning. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little bouncer. Set. Here's the 0-1. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here now the 2-2. Tapped out in front of home. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, left field.
Next up is Christian Yelich. He grounded out last time up. Now here's the pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Count 0-2.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hit. Into the box, Hanser Alberto. His prior history versus this arm, he's a perfect 2 for 2. And he gets ahead 0-1. The Jays leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a game is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch is a slider, called for a strike.
0-1. That's a dangerous pitch right there. Down and in slider for a called strike. He misses a little bit out over the heart of the plate, and that ball might not come back.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a hit. Around first, he's digging for second. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, and he'll make it to third safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with only 1 gone.
The center fielder.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
And a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. Next, it'll be Whit Merrifield. Lifetime in this matchup. He's a .333 hitter. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course, with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and missed for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Mondesi has a play. 1 out.
third baseman, number 7.
So now here is Eugenio Suarez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is to jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
0-1 the count. Suarez, left field and carrying well. Looking up is Benintendi. And that ball will stay there, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. As they've taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
The catcher, number 14.
Yeah, he can do it again.
And up steps Salvador Perez. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Jays add 1 more on the solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Royals. It's now 3-2 Toronto. Ken Giles comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
51. Ken.
All set for the start of the inning. And digging in is the outfielder, Jorge Soler. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Here's the first pitch. Travis d'Arnaud stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's hitless in 6 tries. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
Throw on to first is going to take care of him as the Royals are now down to their last chance now. Royals down to their final out, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. First pitch on the way. Not even close on that swing. No balls in the strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 1-1. Fouled away. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Still 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. KC down to their final strike in this one. Another one sent foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he got him as the Blue Jays finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Toronto came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Ryan Barucki gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Ken Giles wraps it up for the save, his 32nd of the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors.
Alright, I'm just gonna take a quick munch. Give me a second. Quick munch break. Okay, I'm back. I am back. Let's go.
It's Monday morning, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East.
Right, one more. Sorry. One more game, and that's going to be it. This guy's still not going to be fully rested. It's going to be close, but he won't be. That's okay. Look, hot lineup. The DJ needs a break, so should I keep him in? Unless it tells me to rest him. Yeah, he needs a rest, so. Shake things up for a game? Nah. Don't break the order, so come on, buddy. Ugh.
We are in downtown Toronto at Rogers Center, getting you set for this edition of Baseball on the Show. Today, the opener of this four-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the Toronto Blue Jays. Jose Ramirez, one of the league's most prolific power hitters, continues his hunt for a home run crown. Next, Hyunjin Ryu gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Striding in is Ahmed Rosario. He will lead this one off today.
Okay, we're just gonna have a puff, and then we'll start the game.
First offering. Curveball deck here for strike one. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. I love watching him hit. He has a knack for getting on base. In fact, He's in the top 5 in that category in the American League, so expect to see him work some deep counts and hit the ball hard when he gets a pitch that he can handle.
Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, what a dive. The throw to first. Hats off to that one. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. And he's certainly been making a run for that top spot in the home run standings with his performance over the last couple of weeks.
And don't think that the guys above him haven't looked in their rear view and seen how hot he's been. He is coming, and I wouldn't be shocked if he catches him here in the next couple weeks.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Only one strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
Here comes Ryu, 0-2. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And that is off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Hit back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, Giro. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 5 homers, 13 RBIs. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. Aaron Savali gets the ball for the Indians in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
So now here is Lourdes Gurriel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they dropped the first 3 games of this road trip, but you got to find a way to shower it off. I always said that when I left the field, after I took that shower after the game, it's got to go down the drain. That game has got to go away. They find themselves in a new series right now with a chance to redeem themselves.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, this lineup could really benefit if Christian Yelich could find his groove. He's coming off a month where he hit under 250, but you think with his ability, he should be able to turn things around and do it quickly. Maybe this is the game that gets him going and shoots him to being the player that he needs to be.
A solo shot here to left, number 17 for him on the season, as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece.
A little quick jump right there. He does it in a variety of different ways. That time, first pitch out of the gate, he was coming unglued.
Next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 15 for him thus far as Toronto has taken a 2-1 lead.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
And here's Christian Yelich now.
The left fielder.
He swings and gets it foul off to the right and out of play. Savali has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Still only one out in the inning. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Scooped up, and that's the second out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Joey Gallo.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded up the first baseline. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Second inning coming up from Toronto. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Indians. Second inning set to go, and digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Fernando Mendoza. He'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Josh Naylor is on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1.
Hey. Okay.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Now that brings up Josh Naylor. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 13 home runs and 55 driven in. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Tatis is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting it.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Now here's a swing and yet another pop-up toward the left side of the diamond. And Tatis is there to end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Indians 1. At the plate now is Eugenio Suarez. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Right fielder is on the run, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Hey, after that hit right there, Giro, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Next up, Salvador Perez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's set and the pitch. This pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Line to the right side. But this will get fouled. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Suarez leads off second with nobody out. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. One down with a runner at second, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Now the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. One out and a runner on second base. 2-0 now.
He might still be thrown off in that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now the 2-0 home. Fouled off. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Runner at second here with one man out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Rosario. He can't get there as it falls in. And that's going to plate the runner from second, as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Joe.
Here's Joe Panik, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Here comes the 0-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Panik behind a ball and 2 strikes. That one drilled him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Lourdes Gurriel, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the AB on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Lourdes, man.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3.
Welcome back to the Rogers Center, home of the Blue Jays, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Thank you, Heidi. Austin Hedges is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. Next, here is Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Panic. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Striding in for the Indians, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now the first pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
2 out, nobody on. Swinging a soft liner. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Indians 1. Bottom of the third now. Next, the dangerous power threat, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
He jumped all over breaking stuff last time up on that homer. So I got to believe in the back of his mind, he knows he's probably getting a fastball in during this sequence.
Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Tatis hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Swing and a liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
In is Christian Yelich, and he hits it hard to the right side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Oh, but they throw it away at second. In to score is the runner from first, make it 5-1.
Errors are going to happen even at this level, but you'd like to limit them to times when they don't hurt you too much. Well, so much for that. The error brings 2 runs across the plate, so that did really sting.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. From the stretch. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And here he is in the 3rd inning. Trouble again. He's just not able to find that comfort zone out there.
Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. Hit down the third baseline. Ramirez is up with it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. 3 innings complete. Now into the box, Jose Ramirez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Again, another foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he struck him out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead of the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
The 0-1 pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
At the plate, Jordan Luplow. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. And it's 1-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're down here 5-1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, George Springer.
The center fielder, George.
First delivery to him. This will come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Digging in next, Joe Penn.
Second baseman, Joe Penn.
And now the first pitch. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one, strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Hit hard to the right side. And there's out number 2. 2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the fourth. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches to strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone. Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. That was exceptional. He got the out. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. No balls and a strike to count. On the ground to the left side. Fielded cleanly. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he currently sits third in the AL in that category. Digging in will be Josh Naylor. He popped out in his first trip. Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. Guerrero moving to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now back, left fielder, Ben.
Next, it'll be Ben Gamel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here it comes. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Hit to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down 5-1. Stepping in for the Jays, Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Tatis carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. 2-0. The pitch. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot. and carved the inside half of the baseball with power.
Lewis Thorpe will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Goodness, 0-2 now. This one's flared out toward left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Here's Joey Gallo now. And he fouls this one off. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
0-2 the count to Suarez.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Here it comes, 0-2.
No, that's down.
Tatis on second. Yelich at first. 1 gone. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. 2 men on, 2 out. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. And now, Austin Hedges. He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far, they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
The next 1-2 pitch. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Hit out towards second. A step on the bag for 1. On the first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Indians there. They're down here 5-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, George Springer.
The center fielder,
Joel.
First pitch on its way. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Stepping in now, Joe Panic. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Popped up. Ramirez over to his left. 2 gone. The plate now is the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. He doubled his last time through. Now here's the first offering. He grounds it sharply to third. For the first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're up 5-1. So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone up into the second deck. A solo shot here to left. 29 home runs for him on the year, and it's now a 5-2 game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. That evens it up, 1-1. Here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Come on.
Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Oh, but the feet of the shortstop is off the mark.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
To the plate now, Jordan Luplow. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Yelich has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Designated hitter, Fernando Mendoza.
Next will be the designated hitter, Fernando Mendoza. He bounced out last time up, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So a runner at second, 2 down now. And the next to bat will be Josh Naylor. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Springer. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th.
Indians strike for 1 on this solo homer. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch.
It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Indians 2. Last half of the 7th here, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate.
Vladimir.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting,
Fernando Tatis Jr. will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now here's the pitch. First pitch curveball, swung on and missed, strike 1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Yelich. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
1-2 for Christian Yelich. Into the windup and the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, and it remains 5-2. Sam Freeman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39, Sam Freeman.
In now for Cleveland, Ben Gamble. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Swing and a liner. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Austin Hedges is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Into the box now, Ahmed Rosario, as he takes a cold strike on the black. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
So now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez, as he grounds one briskly to short. To panic covering, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Next to hit is Jose Ramirez. As we mentioned earlier, he's in the race for the league's top home run spot, and with a 4-bagger on this day, he continues to add to his impressive power totals.
And he just looks so confident at the plate. Knocks a donut off the bat every time on the on-deck circle and strides to the plate like he owns it. Wouldn't be shocked if he got into another one.
2-1 to Jose Ramirez.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Indians strand a couple, and the deficit remains 5-2. Now at the plate, Joey Gallo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on the way.
Gallo.
Outside, that's ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour fast.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Rosario, and it's gone as they add still another. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 23 for him thus far as they open it up to 6-2 now.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fast.
Plate now, Eugenio Suarez, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
No ball, 2 strikes.
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Oh, that's off the plate.
2-2 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. This is back toward the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
the catcher, number 14.
So next to hit is Salvador Perez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. George Springer the next to hit, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle. Hernandez at second. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. Last chance coming up for the Tribe. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Indians 2. Now at the plate, here is Eddie Rosario. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
The right fielder, number 8.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now. From the stretch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Now the 1-0. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Oh, and they botch this one as it drops in the infield.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Now it'll be Josh Naylor. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant...
And it'll be a sac fly and an RBI as that'll cut this to a 3-run deficit now.
Now back, left field.
Next to hit. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Caleb Berriger.
It's the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Caleb Berriger.
First pitch of the AB now. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Guerrero in foul ground makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
6-3, the final score today. The Toronto Blue Jays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Hyunjin Ryu earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Aaron Savali was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
First for the victorious Blue Jays, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.
Alright, that's gonna be it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed the video wherever you are. Hope you had a good day or night watching. Like and subscribe to B Gaming, it'd be much appreciated. Trying to get the viewers up, get the subscribers up. Like, comment, favorite the video, all that type of stuff. If you like it, hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I do new videos. I try to do new videos as much as I can. Take care, stay safe, and until next time, peace.